Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joan. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 95, day number 10 of the Purple Belt with Level Up CMJ. And we're going to continue on with the 5354 dice set. If you're playing along in Crapsee, the code is V8E7K7, so make sure that you log in there and get onto the table. And before we go any further, we're going to talk a little bit further, or a little bit more about George's Corner. So let's switch over to George's Corner. And George is talking about the V sets and the cross sixes sets. And there is 4 different advantages to using the V sets and the cross sixes sets, and there's also 4 disadvantages. The first advantage is, by design, it's targeting the V set and the cross sixes family promotes or provides that shooter a way to get specific numbers. So let's go with the 3-2-3-6, which is across which is the 3V here. So we got the 3-2-3-6. And this dice set here will basically give you every single number on the dice set except for the 12 and the 2. So because the 6 is here and the 6 is here, so if it's on axis, if it stays on axis, there's no way to get that 12. So I mean, here's the 6. There's no 6 on the other dice. It's on the inside. You can't also get the 1 or the 2. I mean, the 1, 1, 2, the magic aces, because there is no 1 on that. That 1 is going to be on the outside of the other die. So that is one of the advantages, that you can get all the different numbers. Also, remember, if it stays on axis, that you can only get 2 7s, and that 7 comes when you double pitch. So you get the 3-4 and the 4-3. The third advantage of the V sets or the cross sixes is that a consistent shooter can rhythm roll to a number using the V sets or cross six sets within 3 tosses. And we'll cover what the rhythm rolling is and how to do that for a further explanation at a later date. And then also number 4, the advantage is that it takes advantage of an on-axis shooter's ability to produce non-7 results. So in other words, this is a great dice set as long as you are not double pitching, which also, you know, that applies with the hardware set, but we'll cover that on a later date. Now, disadvantages. And I'm going to keep that up there. There's 4 disadvantages for this V sets or the cross sixes. First of all, it's difficult to understand how to set them and all their combinations for rhythm rolling purposes. And hopefully, as we go through our journey, we're going to learn a little bit more about how to setting them and what the results are. Also remember that the second disadvantage is that it requires a higher than average on-axis tossing for best results. So in other words, you need to stay on axis in order to get the best results, because if you throw one die, this is number 3, if you throw one die off axis with those families, of these families, dice set families, you're going to 7 out quicker. And then also, the other disadvantage with this dice set is that there's a very inherent need to track your dice mid-flight. So that way you know which dice is left and which dice is right in order to decipher, decrypt the dice behavior when they actually land. And then if you can do that and keep track of it mid-air, you're going to be able to make the adjustments that are necessary to do better. So let's go back to our rubber screen here. We got Randall here, we got Frida here, we got Roger here. Good morning to all of you guys. Happy Friday. Let's engage the KPI roll tracker. So hopefully, guys, these George's Corner moments are informative, are productive for you. Give you some insight on the different dice sets. And remember, this is a journey for me as well. So I am learning all this stuff as I'm teaching you guys. And this is all taken from stuff. Good morning, Bam. This is all taken from information that was sent to me by George from CY, who was considered, in my opinion, to be one of the best dice rollers, shooters in the entire world. So let's go. Let's get started. We got a 5-3, 5-4 dice set. And if you're not in Crapsee, now would be the time to get into there. We have got a $15 pass line bet. We have got a $3 craps check. 4-2-4 the dice set with the ATS. And I have not thrown at all today, so this is going to be my first throw for the day. And we got all bets set. And roll number 1 for the day. Again, we're going to make sure that the absolute tip of my middle finger is on the edge of the dice. That seems to be giving me better results the last few days. And we threw it a little bit long, but we started off with a hard 6, 2 trees in a forest. So our first point will be 6. And we're going to set it up now again today with that 180 cross level. So that's going to be 25 on the 4 and 10. That were our buy bets. We're going 35 on that 5 and 9. We have $30 on 8. We're going to go with $15 pass line odds. Now, before we continue, I'm going to just take a moment to recognize 2 people in our Craps community who are needing prayers. The first one is Waylon from Waylon's Lake Craps, is going through some health issues, and he will be out of commission for the next few days. So my prayers and thoughts and wishes are directed towards him and his family. And the second person we're going to be sending prayers out to is Dylan from Skill and Luck, who's going through some personal issues at the current moment. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but thoughts and prayers are going out to him as well and his family. So again, we're going to go with that 5-3, 5-4 dice set. And we got all bets set, and this roll, hopefully it'll be a good roll, is going out and dedicated towards Waylon. And we, guys, how ironic is that? This is dedicated towards Waylon. We got a 6-4-10, Waylon's best friend, way on the end, Daddy Joe. That is ironic. That is classic. Wow. So that's going to allow us to bring that 4 and that 10 down to $15. I don't think I got a plan down any better than that. So we're going to place the 4 and 10 for 15. And let's, we're going to go with the next dice set dedicated towards Dylan. And Dylan's dice set is a 6-2-6-2. But we're still sticking with the 5-3-5-4. So let's see if we can pick up a 6-2 for Dylan, which would be an 8. So we got all bets set here. And dice out. Oh, I was close. Sorry, Darwin. We got a 5-2-7 out, which is a double pitch on this dice set. So we were close. So that was, we took in 1 hit. So we lost about $130 off of that shooter. And we're going to go back up again with that $15 pass line bet, $3 craps check. 4-2-4 for the ATS, and we hit the tall yesterday and the day prior to the 2 days ago. So hopefully we'll hit the small today, the tall, and make them all. That would be really nice. We'll see how it goes. It is Friday. It is the end of the week. 5-3, 5-4. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, Marble Fork. And we got all bets set. And coming out, looking for a new point. And the dice went a little bit long, but hey, we're going to go with a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So 4 will be our new point, 3-1. And again, we're going to go with the 180 across bet level. And this time we're not putting anything on the 4, but we'll put $15 in pass line odds for that. We'll bring that 5 and 9 up to 35. 25 on a 10, 30 on the 6 and 8. And we got 5-3, 5-4. And all bets set. Shooter number 2, roll number 2. And there's a lot of energy in that dice right now. And we got a 5-6 mid-yo. That'll help with the ATS, not with our bets though. Remember, with our bets, we're taking the first 3 box hits and we're regressing the numbers that are hit. We're trying to regress all 6 of our numbers down with the first 3 box hits. After that, we're going to start pressing them up. Yeah, I saw that John posted that Waylon is back home. He is in recovery mode. Hopefully he's doing well. So him being home is a good sign, I guess. I know kind of what happened, but not the specifics. So we got all bets set. And dice out. And we have a 3-2-5. No field 5. Perfect. So that will allow us, again, to... That is our first box hit for this shooter. So we're going to bring that 5 and that 9 down to $20. So we went from 35 to 20 on each of them. Again, 5-3, 5-4. And we got all bets set. Okay, so we're not square, so we'll regrip them again. And a little bit long again, but we have a 2-2 hard 4 ballerina. That is our point. So we're going to be looking for a new point. So it'll be a nice little hit. And that's going to allow us to bring that 10 and 4 down once we get a new point established. So that was box hit number 2. And we are going with that $23 pass line bet now. $4 craps check, and our ATS is still intact. And we got a 5-3, 5-4 dice set, and we got all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend way on the end, and that will be our new point. So that is starting to be a prominent number so far, the 4s and 10s today. But we are still relatively early into the shooting journey here. So we're going to be putting that 4 at a $15 place bet. We're taking that $25 10 off. And we are sticking with that for now. So we have 2 box hits. We're looking for a 3rd one. And then we'll start pressing our bets up. 5, 3, 5, 4. And we got all bets set. And we have a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. So that'll be our third box hit. Now we're going to have to make a decision. And let's see how much money we brought in for these shooters so far, because that was one of the numbers that we had already reduced. So we have $148 on the table. We have $115 that we brought back to the rack. Now this puts us in a situation where, let's first of all, we'll bring that 6 and 8 down to 18 and we'll reassess. So we have 124 on the table, 115 in bets. So I have to make a decision now if that $9 is going to be sufficient enough for me to start pressing up, or do I want to take the 4 off the table, or do I want to take one more hit? I'm going to run the risk here, and we're going to start doing the pressing on the next bet level here. I'm hoping that we'll get a couple rolls in so we can actually make a profit. But we have basically $124 on the table. We're only $9 in on that then. So not too bad. Okay, 5, 3, 5, 4, all bets set, and dice out. And we have a 3, 3 hard 6. It's the second 2 trees and a forest we've thrown today. So that is a nice little hit. And that's going to allow us to bring that 6 and 8 up to $30 a piece. So we're going to drop in $3 more and make them both look like $30. So we currently have $148 on the table. We brought back $136 so far. So we are currently into the shooter only $8. So it's not too bad to be having that much money on the table and only be in that small amount. 5, 3, 5, 4. And we got all bets set. And we're currently at 11 people watching right now. Make sure you guys give me that thumbs up, give me that like and subscribe. And also, if you are interested in doing super chats, super thanks, I will accept those gladly. And all money, I get greedy, and this is what happened, guys, sorry. But all money will be used towards the table build that's coming up. 3, 4, 7 out. So I got greedy. Sorry, guys. So we got, again, $15 pass line bet, $3 craps check, 424 on the ATS, and we are going to hit this ATS today. I do have that good feeling. When, though, I do not know. 5, 3, 5, 4. And we got all bets set. So far we've had a 3 and an 8 roller. So we got to get a little bit longer rolls here. Yesterday we had 4 double-digit rolls. So we actually did really good with our rolling yesterday. And we were coming out with a 5-4 center field 9. So our new point is 9. It's the first time we've hit that today. So far, our high numbers are 4, 5, 6, and 10. And we're going to go with the 180 across bet level again. $35 on the 5. We're going to go with $15 pass line odds, 30 on the 6 and 8, 25 on that 4 and 10. 5, 3, 5, 4. And we got all bets set and dice out. Dice did not feel comfortable. Regrip them. There we go. And we have a 4, 6, 10. Once again, Waylon's best friend weighing in. So that'll be hit number 1. And that's going to allow us to bring that 4 and 10 both down to $15 each. So it's a nice little hit. So it'll become place bets now. It's $46 to the positive. We have $165 on the table yet. So we need 2 more box hits here. 5, 3, 5, 4. All bets set. And so far today, Crapsee is working well. Knock on wood. It was really neat to have Chuck chime in yesterday because I don't think I've ever seen Chuck on my channel. And then just when we're having problems, he just kind of magically pops in. So it was really neat to see. And for those of you who don't know, Chuck is the I just tripped on my step here. We have an Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce. Chuck is actually the creator, the programmer, or the, I don't know what you would call it, of Crapsee. So he's actually the one who is putting the Crapsee program on. So that Ace Deuce does nothing for our bets, but it does count for the ATS. 5, 3, 5, 4. And we got all bets set. Roll number 4, or number 4 on shooter number 3. And that one was, the dice are a little low. They landed a little short, but we have a 5, 3, 8, easy 8. So that is both dice off axis. That's a single pitch, which is fine with this dice set. And that's going to be another nice box hit. That's going to allow us to bring that 6 and 8 down to 18 apiece. So we have now brought in $81 on this shooter so far. We have $141 on the table. So we're going to be looking for one more box hit. 5, 3, 5, 4. And we got roll number 5 of shooter number 3. And we have another 8, 6, 2, 8 this time. So that's one die off axis, and that is our third box hit. So again, we're going to have to decide what we're going to be doing here. We're going to bring that, first of all, we're going to bring that pass line odds off. We're going to take that 35 down to 20. And we now have brought in $102 for the shooter. We have $111 of bets out there. So we're going to stick with that again. I'm not going to do anything as far as taking the 4, 10 off. So we got a 5, 3, 5, 4. And what I'll probably do, because we lost on that one shooter, let's do this one. So our next bet, no matter what it is, our next hit, no matter what it is going to be a collect. So that way we can at least get into positive on this shooter. And another 6, 4, 10. That is a hot, 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 hot number today. So 6, 4, 10, Waylon's best friend way on that end. And that is going to be a collect. And now we are going to start pressing our numbers up as we go. So we currently have brought in $129. We have $111 on the table. So we are now in what I call free roll, which is a good situation for this shooter because now we cannot lose money on this shooter. And we got all bets set. And the grip is feeling good today. It's I'm so far on the fingertips that when I'm bringing my hand up, they're actually floating out of my hands. I'm not even opening my fingers much. So that's actually a really nice position to be in. We have a 3-5-8. That 8 is hot today. So we're going to drop in $3. We're going to bring that 6 and 8 up to 30 apiece. So we're going to make them look like 30. So again, we brought in $150 on the shooter. We have $135 on the table. So we are $15 to the positive so far. And it'll hopefully only get better from here. We are looking for that 11 and 12 for the tall, and we're nowhere even close for the small right now. And we have a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. So we'll get that entered in on Crapsee here, and then we're going to bring that 5 up to $35. And we're going to put $15 in pass line odds on that table. So now this is going to be a good spot here, because now the bets, once we start hitting these numbers, the inside numbers especially, we're going to start really rapidly increasing these. And the higher we can go, the more profit we can bring back on this shooter. Still looking for that 11 and 12 for the tall. We're looking for the 2, 4, and 6 for the small. And we have a 4-5-9. Center field 9. That is our point. So we're going to be coming out and looking for a new point now. It is a nice hit. We're going to keep that as a collect this time. But we got 5-3, 5-4. And we're going to up that pass line bet to $23 with a $4 craps check. Okay, all bets set. And dice out, coming out, looking for a new point. And we have a 2-4-6, so our new point is going to be 6, easy 6. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take that $30 that's on the 6, and we're going to move that over to the 9, and we're going to add another $5 to it, so we got 35 on that 9. The pass line bet, we're not going to put any odds on at the current time. We're going to keep it as it is. Again, we got 5-3, 5-4. And this is going to be roll number 11 on shooter number 3. And all bets set. And darn it, 4-3-7. That is an on-axis 7. So that is, if there is a good 7, that is the good 7. That means that the dice stayed on axis. They did not double pitch. It's a primary 7. So at least we made a little bit of money off of that shooter. We made $48. So we got $15 pass line, $3 crap check. And again, the way I have the betting system set up here is we will make on a longer roll a lot of money. On the medium rolls, we're hoping to break even. On the short rolls is where the bad problems lie, basically, if for lack of better terms. So we got all bets set. Coming out, shooter number 4. And this is roll number 23 for the day. And dice out. And we have a 314. We're on that 4, Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. Again, we're going with the 180 across bet level. So that is 35 on the 5 and 9, 30 on the 8 and 6, 25 on that 10, and we're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet. We're not putting any odds this time. 5, 3, 5, 4. And we got all bets set. So it is good to be on the end of the week. Been a long week at work this week. My knee is feeling a little bit better. Went to work last night. I had a very difficult time walking because I tweaked it somehow at work 2 nights ago. Don't know what I did. But as the night went through, it actually got better, and today it feels decent. And we have a 6-4-10 again. That is definitely a hot number. Should be hopping that 6-4. Probably be paying up money. So that's our first box hit for this shooter. That's going to allow us to bring that 10 down to $15. And we would normally bring that 4 down, but we only have $15 on the pass line for that 4. So we're safe there. 5, 3, 5, 4. Shooter number 3. I'm sorry, roll number 3 of shooter number 4. So let's see if we can get a nice double-digit roll going here with this shooter. A little bit long on that one, but we're back on that 1-3-4 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So that is point hit. So that is nice. We'll be looking for a new point here. It's our second box hit, but I'm not going to count it really as a box hit because it did not bring in the money that a normal box hit would have brought in. So we're going to kind of treat that as just whatever it is. Good morning, SJ. So we're going to put the pass line at $23. We got a $4 craps check. Our ATS is still in effect. And this is going to be roll number 4. And we only have 2 numbers that are on the ATS so far. So we got all bets set. And dice out. And we hit that mixing bowl, but we're on a 5 now. 2, 3, 5. No field 5. So let's do this one. So let's take that $35 off the 5. And we're going to put $15 in pass line odds. We're going to make the 4 look like a $15 place bet. And we got all bets set. 5, 3, 5, 4. And let's go for a second box hit now. Dice do not feel comfortable. Set them down, regrip them. There we go. And that right die went off a little bit sooner than the left one, but we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So this dice set does definitely throw those. And we are looking for that 2 and 6 for the small right now. That does nothing for the bets other than the ATS. Looks like tonight is going to be another episode of the Talking Craps with Alfredo. So make sure you check that out. I think it's going to be around 6:30 or 7:30 Central Standard Time, I think, tonight. So check that out. I don't think there's going to be any Friday night fights. I have not heard anything about that at all on Casino Gaming TV, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Now John's out of town for this week, or the last part of this week here. Again, we hit that mixing bowl, but we have a 5, 4, 9, center field 9. And that's going to allow us to bring that 9 down to $20. And then we're also going to take those pass line odds off. So we have currently brought back $106 for this shooter, and we have $143 on the table at the current moment. All bets set, 5, 3, 5, 4. And let's go dice out. My middle finger was not centered on the dice. So we got to make sure that that is centered, so that way they fly down straight down the table. The dice split apart in the air. We lucked out a little bit. We have a 4, 2, 6. I do not like the way that they came out of my fingers. They went really high, and one went higher than the other. I think the right one went higher than the other, and they split apart. But hey, that was a nice hit for the 6. So now we're going to come down to $18 on the 6 and 8. And at the current moment, we are actually in the positive on this shooter by a tune of $22. So that's going to allow us to start pressing these bets up now. And these will be a profitable shooter again. 5, 3, 5, 4. And we're going to hopefully get some distance on this shooter this time. So we're in the profit after 7 rolls. And all we need to do is pick up the magic aces, and we'll hit that small. And we have a 4, 5, 9. Perfect. Center field 9. And what we're going to do now is we are going to bring that 9 up to $35. And we are going to put $15 in pass line odds. So we are currently $20 to the positive on this shooter, and we have got $149 on the table. And we have all bets set. Actually, Mario Fork, I had a couple hard ways already. I had a couple hard 6s, and I know I had a hard 4 already. I think that's the only one. So I think we've had 3 hard ways so far. And the hard 6s, I think, came early on into rolls. Set the dice down here, regrip them. They did not feel comfortable. And we have a 6-2-8, easy 8. So that's going to allow us to bring that 6 and 8 up to $30 each. So we're making the 6 and 8 look like 30. So now we've got the 5, 6, 8, and 9 pressed up. The only ones that are not pressed so far is the 4 and 10. It's going to be roll number 10 here coming up on shooter number 4. And this, remember, Marble Fork, this table does have ears. Puppy paws, hard 10. This table does have ears, so it hears and it produces when when you say something. So that's going to allow us to bring that 4 and 10 both up to $25, and we're going to make it a buy bet. So we are first level pressed all the way across now. We have $193 on the table. We have brought back $217. 5354. By the way, that was a primary on-axis hit, that last one. And just starting to make some ground here, guys, and we got a 4-3-7. So we just can't get past that 11 mark. That's our second in a row. That is 11. But that was a profitable shooter for both of them. So let's see if we can get one longer roll here. We got 15 minutes left for the roll out today. You hit the hard 10, yep. So $15 pass line, $3 craps check, 424. And 5354 for the dice set. And all bets set. So let's make this a nice long roller or shooter. So let's have fun with this one. And there we go. Magic Aces as it come out. We have not thrown a lot of craps numbers during our come outs today. I think that's the first or second, I think the second one for the day. But that's going to help with that ATS. We do have a craps check on her, so that's going to pay that out. So we're going to bring that pass line back up for $15. So we actually profited $6 off of that for that roll. And we got all bets set here. Whoops. I set the wrong dice set. Again, 5354, all bets set. Hit that mixing bowl again, but we have a 549. Center field 9. So that'll be our new point, 9. And we've hit the 9 5 times out of 35 rolls so far. We have 6 10s, 4 8s, 4 6s, 4 5s, 4 4s. So the only number we have not hit today is midnight. And let's go with the 180 across bet level again. And that's $35 on the 5. We're going to go $15 pass line odds, 30 on the 6 and 8, 25 on the 4 and 10. All bets set. And I know I'm going to be regretting this here a little bit, but let's see if we can just start pressing our bets up right away. Instead of taking back, see if we can actually make a profit off the shooter here without regressing. See how that goes. And we have a 1, 5, 6. So I think what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to press for 3, and then we're going to regress down. 3 boxes we're going to press instead of regress. And then at the end of the third one, we're just going to take them down to whatever we're at. So that was a 6. So we're going to bring that 6 up to $66. So we're going to drop $1 for that. Yeah, let's do that. I think that'll be a nice little experiment to see how it works. Because we've been consistently, knock on wood, getting at least 3 box hits here. So 5, 3, 5, 4, all bets set, dice out. And a little bit short on that roll, but we have a 4, 5, 9, center field 9, and that is our point. So we made our point. So I'm not going to count. Oh, I actually am going to count that one as a box hits because we had odds on that one. So that when we get going back here again, we're going to put $60 on that 9, assuming that we don't have that as the point. 5, 3, 5, 4 is a dice set. We're going to go with $23 pass line bet, $4 craps check, and our ATS is still intact. And we got all bets set. And we have a 2, 3, 5. So no field 5. 5 is our new point. So we are going to pull that $35 on the 5 down. We're going to go $15 pass line bet odds, and then we're going to make that 9 look like $60. And we're looking for that third box hit here now. And once we get that, we're going to pull everything back down to our base level, which is at 96 across bet level is our base. So all bets set. And we got 3, 6, 9, center field 9. So we worked out this time. And that was actually a nice hit because we had $60 on that 9. That brings back $84. So now we're going to take all of our bets down here. We're going to go to that 96 across bet level. And it looks good. So we have brought back $155. We have $114 on the table and bets. The reason it's 114 is because remember we have that ATS on there. We also had how many craps check bets on there. We also have $23 on that pass line. So we're looking for that 3 and 4 for the small, which we should be able to get because we've hit both numbers a couple times today already. And there we go. That's one of them. That's the 134 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So we are getting close to getting that small. And that's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 4 and 10. We're going to make both of them buy bets. And we are 5354. And all bets set. Looking for that ace deuce. We did not get it though. What we did get though is a square pair. Hard 8. There's another hard way for you. Lately, I've been throwing hard ways. I normally don't throw a lot of hard ways, but normally we have been. We're going to make these 6 and 8 look like $30. Again, 5354. And this is roll number 9 for this shooter. So far, we've brought back $203 to our rack. We have got 158 out on the table. So we're definitely in the free roll here. I thought I had it, guys. I thought I had it, but we have a 2, 3, 5. No field 5. I thought I had that ace deuce. I really did because I saw the 2 and the other one just was spinning before it came to rest. So that is our point. So that's a nice hit. We're going to be looking for a new point, but we're going to bring that pass line up to $40 now. And we're going to go with a $6 craps check. We're still looking for that ace deuce for the small. We're looking for the 10, 11, and 12 for the tall. 5, 3, 5, 4. And all bets set. Coming out looking for a new point. And we have a 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend in the end. So that'll be our new point, 10. And that'll be our third different point for this shooter. So that's nice. We're getting closer to getting that fire bet. So we're going to take that $25 off the 10. And we are going to place the 5 for 20. And we need to put another $5 on a 9. So we have a 5 and 9 looking like 20 apiece. 5, 3, 5, 4. All bets set. That left die spun out a little bit early, but we have a 3, 2, 5. So 5 is starting to show up a little bit more often now. So that's going to allow us to bring that 5 and 9 up to $35. And now all of the bets are pressed up. At least once. So this is where we're going to start hopefully modifying our presses. In other words, we're going to start pressing up a lot faster now, hopefully. And our profits will start coming in now soon. The dice landed and they kind of crisscrossed, but we have a hard 10 puppy paws. And that was our point, so that's a third point made. So I believe if we get a different point and we hit that one, that is the fire bet if we can get that to go. So that was a nice hit there. We're going to bring that pass line back down to $15. We're going to start that progression all over again. $3 craps check. Excuse me. And we are currently $105 into profit above and beyond what bets we have on the table. So 5-3, 5-4. All bets set. Alpon, good morning. Thank you for the prayers for Waylon. Also for dialing. This is roll number 13 for the shooter. And we have a 6-5 Minmo Yo. And that is a come out winner, pass line winner. Still looking for a point. That does nothing for our bets, but that does add another number to the ATS. So we are currently looking for that 3, and we're looking for boxcars. If we can get those 2, we will be in the profit substantially. Again, we're going to put that $3 craps check up there again because we lost that with that last roll. And 5-3, 5-4. So let's hope for an ace deuce or boxcars. Either would be fine with me. All bets set. Another mid-mo yo, 5-6-11. So we're still on that come out. That is a repeater, I think. No, it was not. Maybe the next one will be. If we hit it again. Again, we're going to put the $3 craps check up. Still at that $15 pass line odds. All of our other bets are turned off at the current moment, except for the ATS. And the right die slipped out a little bit early on that one, but we have a 4-2-6, easy 6. So our new point will be 6. And this will be our 4th point. So if we can hit this, that will definitely be a nice fire bet hit. Too bad we don't have a fire bet on Crapsee. We are going to take that $30 6 down. And we're going to put $15 in pass line odds, and then we're also going to put a buy 10 for $25. We're going to buy the 10 for $25. And again, we are looking at the 3 and the 12 to get the ATS. All bets set. So let's see if we can hit that. And we have a 6-2-8. 8 came easy. That is 1 dice off access. That is a nice hit, so that's going to allow us to bring that 8 up to $66. So we're going to drop $1 to get that to 66. So we currently have brought back $344 for the shooter. We have $226 on the table. So this is by far our best profit for shooter wise today. This is going to be roll number 17. All bets set. And we need a 3 or box cars. Either or will do. And we do not have either one, but we got a 639. 639. So our 9 is at 35 right now. We're going to bring that up to $60. So we're going to drop $1 and bring it up to 60. And that's only going to be the 9 going up. So we're dropping $1 to get it to 60. So we currently have $25 on the 4 and 10, 35 on that 5. We have 66 on the 8, 60 on the 9. We have 5, 3, 5, 4. And we are so close to getting that ATS, both the tall and the small. And we have a 358. That one kind of weird when it landed. One took off a little bit faster when it landed than the other. So that was a $66 8 that we had. We brought in $77 off of that. And that's going to allow us to make $35 off it because we're going to go up to $108 on that 8. On the 8. So $108. I know that's kind of a weird bet. But I have the bet set up, so I'm bringing in a certain percentage of money now for each hit from here on out on that 8. So we've brought $470 back. We have $293 on the table. 5, 3, 5, 4 dice set, and all bets set. This is roll number 19. And let's see if we can get past Alfredo's roll of 42 from the other day. That would be really nice. And we're not going to do that, guys. Oh my God. 5, 2, 7. So that is a 7 out. And we got a sharpshooter on that one. So that pays out 6 to 1. So that shooter we brought back, we made $177 on that. So we actually came back on our bets today. Let's go off to our screen here and see how we did for the day. We had a total of 5 shooters, 3 good ones and 1 mediocre, and then the other one just royally sucked. That was the first one. So we had 3 double-digit shooters. That last one felt like it would have been a better roll quality score points, but we only had 49 on that one, but I was fine with that. Box numbers are definitely way high today. Inside numbers are high today. 4s and 10s are definitely high. Come out 7s are non-existent. Our horn numbers are low. Fields are high, hardways are just above expected, and we're on a light side play today. We had an SOR of a 10.4, we had an SRR of a 10.4 as well. So guys, hey, thanks for joining along today. I hope that everybody has a tremendous weekend, and I will be back again on Monday. Alphonse hollering at me for talking while I'm throwing. Hey, it is what it is. The table here has ears. But hey, guys, I hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for joining along. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Crapsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too.